How to apply 4mm crack bridging cold applied membrane flexible waterproofing with hydraulic mortar on roof deck. The products to be used for this video are the Davco K11 Rapid Plug and Davco K11 Superflex. Davco K11 Rapid Plug is an ultra-fast setting hydraulic mortar that puts a stop to leaks by hardening within 45 to 90 seconds while increasing in volume. It offers a long-term protection against recurring water leakage on the plug area. It can be used for both interior and exterior for the following: water tanks, reservoir and gutters, toilets and swimming pools, underground structures, floor wall joints, sealing of injectors and drains. The setting time of Davco K11 Rapid Plug is 45 to 90 seconds. It is a gray powder with particle of 0 to 0.5 mm. It can cover 1.7 kg of powder produces 1 liter of workable mortar. 1 bucket is equivalent to 1 kg or 5 kg. It can only be stored for 12 months in its original unopened container. For the surface preparation, pierce the area to be sealed. The substrate must be clean, sound, dust-free, and without any trace of oil. All loose parts must be racked out. For preventive care and sealing, dump the substrate with clean water prior to application. Product preparation. Mix small quantities of product with potable water in order to obtain the plastic-like consistency. Application process of Davco K11 Rapid Plug. Apply the product by hand and press firmly for several seconds until hardened. High-flow waterways should be sealed in several stages. The treated area must be cooled and kept damp for 15 minutes. Precautions. Temperature range for use is 5 degrees Celsius to 35 degrees Celsius. After application, keep the product surface damp for 15 minutes. Gloves must be worn and clean tools immediately after use. Davco K11 Superflex is a 2-component flexible hydraulic micromortar for the protection and waterproofing of masonry and concrete structures. It can be used as waterproofing for reservoir, water towers, engineering structures, and retention tanks, under-tile sealant for public and private swimming pools, under-tile or mortar covering sealant for balconies and terraces, lift shop basement, car parks, underground premises, and under-tile sealant for dump premises. It can also be used for protection against weathering and harmful water. Davco K11 Superflex has 2 components. For component A, gray powder composed of special cements, filler, and admixtures. For component B, white milky liquid containing raisins in aqueous dispersion. It should be A:B in ratio with 70% of component A and 30% of component B. It can cover 3 to 4 kg square meters per 2 coats. It is a set with total of 34 kilograms with 23 kilograms of powder and 10 liters bonding agent. It can only be stored for 12 months in its original unopened container. For the surface preparation, the substrate must be clean, sound, dust-free, and without any trace of oil. All loose parts must be racked out. Feel honeycombing and bubbles. Where repairs are required, Blanco 731 or Blanco Rep structure should be used. The substrate must be damp but not running with water during application. Product preparation. Mix only at low speed of 300 to 500 revolution per minute. Pour 3/4 of resin into a suitable container. Add the powder gradually in order to obtain plastic consistency. Add the rest of the liquid and mix for another 3 minutes. Leave to stand for several minutes. To obtain a more fluid consistency, add water to a maximum quantity equivalent to 3% of the weight of the resin used. Application process. If applied by hand, use brush or roller. If applied by machine, use peristaltic pump or spray gun. Apply a first coat, allowing a rough but reasonable quantity of 1.5 to 2 kilograms square meters. The total thickness of the covering should be approximately of 2 mm and never less than 1.5 mm. For the possible covering materials, it may be left bare or covered with tiling or a cement mortar screed. High traffic areas should be protected against abrasion. Water tanks and basins can be filled after 7 days of drying. Precautions. Temperature range for use is 5 to 35 degrees Celsius. Minimum of 2 coats. The substrate must be damped prior to application. Do not redump between coats. Wipe off any condensation water. Clean tools with water immediately after use. Do not use acid products for the maintenance of engineering structures. Take special care not to damage the mortar coating when cleaning with high-pressure water. Gloves should be worn. Water tanks must be rinsed thoroughly prior to filling. Refer to the safety data sheet. Hardened materials have to be removed mechanically. We provide on-site demonstration, and technical assistance. For more information or inquiries, you can visit and message us on our social media accounts or contact us through the provided details you can see in your screen. We supply quality. We deliver excellence. We are Buildura.